A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant political development, the Texas House of Representatives has approved a contentious redistricting plan that is set to reshape the state's congressional landscape. On Wednesday, the House passed House Bill 4 with an 88-52 vote, a decision that could potentially add up to 5 new GOP-leaning districts to Texas's congressional map. This move has sparked intense debate and controversy, reflecting the deepening partisan divide in the state. The passage of this bill marks a critical step for the Republican majority in Texas as they seek to solidify their control over the state's congressional delegation, which could increase from 25 to 30 out of 38 seats. The bill's journey began with 2 necessary votes in the House before it can advance to the Senate. Each of these votes saw the Republican representatives voting in unison, while Democrats stood firmly against the proposal, arguing that it is a politically motivated maneuver designed to benefit the GOP at the expense of fair representation. The session on Wednesday was exclusively dedicated to this redistricting bill, which has been at the center of a heated political battle since its introduction. Lawmakers engaged in rigorous debates, during which several amendments proposed by Democrats were dismissed by the Republican majority. The atmosphere was charged as discussions unfolded, with Democrats accusing their Republican counterparts of pushing through a plan that could be seen as racially discriminatory, echoing sentiments that the maps were influenced by former President Donald Trump's agenda. House Democratic Caucus Chairman Gene Wu raised serious concerns during the debate, suggesting that the push for these new maps was not merely about redistricting, but also about protecting Trump from potential legal ramifications related to the release of sensitive files. Wu stated, "At the same time he's demanding Abbott ram through racist maps, he's making sure congressional Republicans block the release of files that could expose his decades-long relationship with a child sex trafficker." This statement highlights the intertwining of political maneuvering and personal interests that often characterize such legislative battles. Tensions escalated further during the discussions, with a notable exchange between Democratic Representative Barbara Gervin Hawkins and Republican Representative Todd Hunter, the author of the redistricting bill. Gervin Hawkins expressed her concerns about the potential loss of representation for the Texas Legislative Black Caucus, while Hunter countered by pointing out the Democrats' absence from the legislative process during the earlier standoff. "You opened up the questions. You own the walkout. You said you did that. But don't come into this body and say we didn't include you. You left us for 18 days, and that's wrong," he asserted, underscoring the contentious atmosphere surrounding the bill's consideration. The political implications of this redistricting plan extend beyond Texas, as it has prompted reactions from Democratic leaders in other states. California Governor Gavin Newsom has already announced plans to counteract the Texas GOP's efforts by initiating his own redistricting campaign, aiming to remove Republican representation from California's congressional delegation. Newsom's proposal seeks to transfer redistricting authority from an independent commission back to the state legislature, a move that reflects the growing concern among Democrats regarding the implications of GOP-led redistricting efforts nationwide. Looking ahead, the Texas Senate is set to vote on the redistricting maps on August 21st, with expectations that they will reach Governor Greg Abbott's desk by the end of the week for final approval. This timeline indicates a swift progression of the bill through the legislative process, highlighting the urgency with which Republicans are pursuing this redistricting initiative. As the political landscape continues to evolve, the outcome of this bill could have far-reaching consequences for the balance of power in Congress, particularly as the nation approaches the midterm elections. In summary, the approval of the redistricting plan by the Texas House of Representatives has ignited a fierce political battle, with implications that extend beyond state lines. As both parties prepare for the upcoming elections, the stakes are high, and the fight for control over congressional representation is more intense than ever. The coming days will be crucial as the Senate deliberates on this controversial plan, and the political ramifications of these decisions will undoubtedly shape the future of Texas and the nation as a whole. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.